Okay. Cool. So, back in... fuck all this stupid introduction. I don't care. Lots and lots of things on my mind, I guess, this morning. I'm like, I unexpectedly just slept like absolute fucking shit. And I had a dream that I was in a fucking tornado, you know? And where I live, tornadoes don't fucking happen. Like, it's just, that's not a fucking thing. So, I'm like, whatever, I'm in the dream. We're at I'm with my brother or something. Not or something. I'm with my brother, and me and him are in this city that was kind of familiar to a city that me and my girlfriend went to, you know, like in February or something. And, what the fuck? Like, I was just with them. And then, you know, whatever, it was just we're just exploring the little town and seeing what the fuck is cool or not. And all of a sudden there's just a fucking tornado in the distance. Like, wait, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that? You know? What is that all the way out there? And then it's like, oh, that's a fucking tornado. And there's just a bunch of people around or whatever. And then whatever, we run into this little mom and pop shop together, me and my brother, and then he runs into some separate bathroom, and then I run into some separate bathroom, and then, you know, you can still kind of see the entrance from the bathroom. So I remember when the storm started coming, the tornado started heading our way, I remember just seeing how terrifying it all was, and trees and shit and everything was just falling right in front of the entrance, and I was like, oh my God, you know. And I was like, oh, this is some fucked up shit. Because I was like, well, okay, where we live, tornadoes aren't that bad if they actually happen, which are extremely rare. So it's going to be all right. Like, we're just going to get through it. But no, it was like a fucking goddamn F5 tornado. Like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this shit? Like, why is this happening here right now? And the sky was blue. Like, the sky was blue. There was no clouds anywhere. Like, it's just a random ass scary as fuck storm in the middle of summer. And I'm like, what is happening? Okay? You know, so anyways, I'm inside the fucking bathroom, and then my brother's on the other side somewhere, and fucking, what's it called? Whatever, I see all these tree branches and everything falling in front. And then, I remember I yelled like my brother's name. I was like, hey, are you all right? Or whatever, right? I was like, cover your head. Like, somehow there was a desk inside of the bathroom. I don't know, it was like an office bathroom type of something. And I was able to go under the desk, and shit was shaking. And I was like, holy fuck, like, what the fuck? Am I gonna die right now? You know, am I about to die? Because you just, I don't know, I always think about that. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, if I get shot in the head somehow, it's like, what is that moment of, like, the lights are out? Like you're alive 1 second, and then the next second you're fucking dead. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm still alive right now, and then when are the lights gonna go out? You know, whatever, that's what I was thinking in the dream. And anyways, whatever, the storm kind of clears and passes, but obviously caused a bunch of destruction. So I run out after the storm is gone, and I run into the bathroom where my brother is, and I'm like, you all right, or whatever, right? And he's just, I don't know, traumatized. Like, his eyes were bloodshot red, and I don't know, I ain't never seen him like that. So that also kind of freaked me out. I'm sorry, my fucking nose is stuffed. And I don't know why, and I'm pissed off because of it. Anyways, though, that's not the end of the dream. So after we somehow get out of this little mom and pop shop with the fucking tornado that's gone away now after it fucked up everything, me and him start driving. Like, we're okay, well, let's drive home. Let's drive home. And then, I don't know, it was weird. It was like the driving home sequence was like a fucking video game. It was, I don't know, it was weird. It was very strange. And then all of a sudden, like, it just started fast forwarding down the highway, whatever road we were taking. It just started fast forwarding somehow. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And then all of a sudden it fast forwarded back into the storm. So I escaped the storm, right? Me and my brother escaped the storm. Fucking traumatized, obviously. But we escaped the storm. And then somehow we end up back in it. And it was just like, what the fuck? Like driving, it just fast forwarded, like I said. Boom, we're in the fucking storm again. And the road is destroyed. It's fucked. And there's no way out but through. You know, you have to drive through the storm. Like, there's no turning back. Like, the road is literally rocks and rubble. And somehow I'm driving it. And I'm going through it. And I lost my brother. Like, he died. It felt like in the dream. Like, he died in the storm. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then I just kept driving. And then I started realizing, I was like, oh God, I really hope this is a dream. This actually doesn't really feel real. Like, this feels like a video game, not real thing. And then I kind of woke up. And I was like, cool, fucking awesome. You know, whatever. I'm back eating again, so I'm just going to fucking do that because I need to stop talking. And I'm going to say more things. Yeah, I'm not going to stop recording again. Love slurping oatmeal. It's so good. Just another moment just to take in. You know, there was another dream though beforehand that I kind of forgot, and this is if my girlfriend listens to this, she's not gonna like this, but whatever. It's something else that happened. I had a dream where there was just this, I don't know, beautiful Asian woman somehow in my apartment. I don't know what it was. It was just weird. It's like a TikTok. TikTok is, there's just women everywhere with their titties out and ass out and whatever. Anyways, I feel like she was like from there somehow, but I don't know. I never seen her before. Anyway, she was just there in real life, and she just had her, whatever. I was just sitting at my dining table like I am now, and she just was up behind me and like just had her ass in my face, and I was just like, oh God, right? You know, and I have my girlfriend, not girlfriend, whatever the fucking shit is right now going on situation. And I'm just thinking the whole time, like, fuck, like, why is this happening to me? You know? And I'm sitting there like, oh boy. And I'm touching her ass. I'm like, she has it in my face. Like, I'm hugging her and I'm, you know, holding her ass. And I was like on the phone with my best friend that was in Pennsylvania. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is weird. But whatever. Anyways, I kind of hung up on him. And then me and this girl started like kissing, you know, whatever. But this is the weird thing. When we started kissing, like, I wanted my girlfriend's kisses, but they weren't that. Like, they just weren't. We weren't matching. Whatever this girl was. She was beautiful or whatever, and I really loved her body, but like, we just didn't have this same kind of chemistry that I have with my girlfriend. And then I like was feeling guilty or something. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Why is this happening right now? Yes, I want some novelty of some sort. Yes, I want to touch a new woman. But I'm like, God, I really don't want to lose my girlfriend. But this feels really good in some weird way that I can't explain right now. like I feel like I'm actually exploring myself, but I'm like, oh God, I'm going to lose my girlfriend at the same time, but I'm accepting myself and blah, 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 all these conflictions. I'm going to keep eating. That's another fucking thing I want to get out of my system. Oh. And I think I want to talk about self-love, self-compassion, and being compassionate towards somebody that's hurting you. I guess that's another thing I want to talk about today. I want to expand on it. Because I think it's a big fucking issue that I've been having. How to forgive somebody that's hurting you. Still hurting you. Not somebody that had hurt you, still is in a constant state of hurting you. So, I don't know. Like my girlfriend. It's just that's what I'm talking about. But anyways. I'm a little uncomfortable too. I'm like, I feel like a fucking monster is going to come out of the dark. And I'm like, why am I fucking even thinking about that shit? Like, I don't even believe in any of that nonsense. But, I don't know. Reality is kind of weird right now. So, I'm very anxious. I slept like shit. I slept like fucking shit. Because my nose is stuffed up for some fucking reason that I can't explain. I don't know what happened. But it was like 2:46 in the morning. And I couldn't fucking, go back to sleep because my nose was clogged. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? I'm sitting there blowing my nose all night. I damn near almost passed out, but then I got thirsty, had to go to the bathroom, and then it just rinsed and repeated for 4 fucking hours until I finally kind of fell back asleep for like an hour and then got up at goddamn 6. That math doesn't add up, but whatever, I don't care. Whole point is I slept like shit. And I thought I was going to sleep good. So I'm also mad at that. My brain hurts. My brain's like, hey dude, how was that sleep? Shit? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I was tossing and turning. Fucking awful. Oh, God damn it. I don't know if this is going to be the only video I make today. Hopefully. Maybe it is. Not cool. Got through my annoying oatmeal slurping, but I was trying to chill out for a second. But I just wanted to start recording. We just immediately again. I don't know. I want to get those things off my chest, but I definitely am not in a good mood today. I feel very unstable mentally, extremely. Right now I feel all right or whatever. I'm talking about it, but several minutes before I started recording, I thought I was about to snap. And just have a fucking mental breakdown or something. But being honest with myself, sometimes I'm just disappointed that I'm not having a mental breakdown. Sometimes I feel like I wish I legitimately lost my mind, so I would just, stop having responsibilities. Because here I am in America, renting and working a job, doing all that shit, whatever, right? Just like everybody else, mostly. Paying the bills. about time to get going. Another fun, exciting... shut up. I don't need to say that. I'm like, fuck, do I need to take like fucking nasal spray? Like, what the fuck is going on with my nose? Like, it's legitimately pissing me off. I'm like, I'm not even sick. Like, I don't feel sick. Like, I've been kind of getting over a cold for the past long time. But right now, I don't feel like I'm fucking sick. I'm just like, what the fuck is this stuffed up nose? Is it because I didn't open up the fucking windows in here or something? Is that what ended up happening? Like, I don't even know. Do I just need fresh air? Oh, I'll figure it out. Right now, I don't have the answer to that shit. But I just feel stuffed. I feel stuffed up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know? Oh, no fresh air in my apartment, so maybe that's the fucking problem. Who the fuck knows? Not me. But anyways, time to get ready for departure. I'm still gonna be on this fucking record shit for a second. And then we can talk about good stuff. Okay. There we go. I'm like, should I take my nasal spray? But I feel like I don't need it. Like, I don't feel... Oh, I need to take some Advil. Jesus. Oh, hello. Here we go again. Surviving on fucking Advil. Because living life normally is not a good time, apparently, anymore. Fuck nasal spray. I don't even think I have it, actually. Whatever. Like it's in a different cupboard. Oh, goddamn. Okay, that's enough water to get to work and fill it up with... Oh, God. Fuck yeah, my ankle is still in great shape. All right, anyways. Time to get the fuck out of here. Oh, wish they would fix this light. Whatever. I don't know why the fuck it don't work. Anyways. This. God, it always creeps me the fuck out. Alright. Oh, man. More people leaving for work. Oh boy. Oh God. Why can't I just go back to sleep? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going to fucking goddamn it. I gotta pay the bills. Gotta do what you gotta do. So here we go. Okay, so this goes here. Oh God. Fuck my fucking car. I don't know why it's doing that now. Everything's just awesome at this point. So. Alright, we do this. And then we do that. Cool. Oh yeah. Here we go. Anyways, so I don't have that much time actually to talk, but I'll try to get this topic out for a little bit. This fucking nose is pissing me off, dude. Jesus. I'm really trying to figure out how to be nice to myself, you know? This is what I was saying earlier or yesterday or whatever. And that's most important. Second most important thing is how to be compassionate towards my girlfriend. Like, even though I feel like she's hurting me or something or not accepting me for who I am, and I'm trying to be compassionate towards her and look at it through her lens and her eyes, but it's fucking difficult. You know, it's real difficult. That's the thing. I'm just like, why is nobody really saying that? Nobody's saying that at all about this self-love thing. Nobody's mentioning, like, this is a big problem that I actually been noticing. Like, and I looked up a bunch of videos yesterday just about self-love and all this kind of shit. And it's just like, most people are just saying, whatever, their advice is just, you just gotta love yourself and be compassionate towards yourself, just like you are towards your friend. But nobody's mentioning that it's really easy to be compassionate towards somebody that's not hurting you. You know, and I said this again yesterday. It's like, when you're bringing your own self discomfort by, I don't know, being a disappointment in some way, not living up to your own standards, you aren't compassionate towards yourself, because it's very hard to be compassionate towards somebody, yourself for example, that's causing you pain. It's very hard to do something like that. You know, but it's when somebody else, like your friend, for example, is in pain, or he's going through it, she's going through it, whatever, right? Like, she/he is not causing you direct pain. So it's real easy to be compassionate towards that person. But again, when somebody is actually causing you pain, insulting you, putting you down, it's real difficult to be compassionate towards a person like this, you know? It's hard to do that when they're directly, like, insulting you or harming you. So I'm trying to figure out how to be compassionate towards that person, you know? Or how do I be compassionate towards my girlfriend, for example, for not accepting me? How do I do that? I don't know. And I don't know if we're even supposed to be compassionate towards people that are hurting us directly, you know? And again, it's not even directly. She's having a hard time accepting my non-monogamy. That's what's going on, okay? And I'm having a hard time accepting her wanting me to be exclusive. So we're both angry at each other, and we're both trying to change each other in some way. And, well, obviously you just need to get out of that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, whatever, right? There's somebody for everybody out there. Right? It's just more things and stuff and words that sound good on paper, but how practical is it actually in reality? Anyways, though, I don't know. And I'm like, right now, for example, again, I just don't feel, I'm disappointed I didn't sleep good. I'm disappointed in my body for making my nose stuffed up. I'm upset. Like, that's the whole feeling. I feel like I'm going to snap, or I'm going to have a mental breakdown, but in reality, I don't have the mental energy to do something like that. And I'm also disappointed because I said, like, I want to be able to snap sometimes and just break out of the monotony of life, but I can't do it myself because I don't want to put that work in. So I just want something to break my sanity, so I step out of this societal fucking role that I'm playing. But currently that's not happening, so I got to keep fucking doing what I'm doing, which is living the life of the American dream or something like that. But whatever, though, right? I again still don't know how to be nice to myself. Like, I just don't. I'm kind of just growing empty and apathetic towards a lot of things, and indifferent. I'm just caring less and less about things. A little bit, you know. There's still a lot of things I enjoy in life or whatever. But, you know, it's hard. It's just difficult. Everything's really, really difficult. And I don't want to go over this is what I like. Whatever. I don't need to do that this time. But, God damn, I am cold. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I feel very defensive against my girlfriend. Like, I feel very, well, you're not accepting me, fuck you. Like, why would I, like, that's the other problem. Like, this is what I mean. Why be compassionate towards somebody that's not accepting you? You know, why? Why do that? I don't think it's actually in our nature to do something like that. It's not, we can be compassionate towards other people. But again, it's a whole different story if that person is hurting you and in a constant state of not accepting you. Like, that's how, why would you be, you usually steer clear of those kinds of people. But again, the situation I'm in, whatever, it's like, oh, well, obviously you guys need a whatever. There's no obviously to anything in life, you know. It's just, oh yeah, you know the right answer, right? Of course, absolutely. I don't know. It goes back and forth. It's like men and women don't really truly accept each other in general, not all, whoa, right? In general, a heterosexual fucking male and a heterosexual female want to get together, all right? There's a lot of, but you know what? I said this before too. No matter what, actually, gay, straight, lesbian, whatever, LGBTQT, fucking Q plus stuff, all right? No matter what kind of relationship you're in, you never match up 100% with somebody. No matter what relationship, like, there's always going to be some type of disagreements. But again, going back to what the fuck people like to say is, well, just make sure your foundations match up. I'm like, foundations, beliefs, like, whatever. It's real easy when you're just like, okay, I'm a Christian, you're a Christian. Cool. If that's what people base their foundation on, and then they don't question it, okay, good on them. All right, but I'm in a constant state of questioning, and I'm in a constant state of wondering what it even means to have a foundation. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm glad you're super confident in your fucking foundational beliefs, you know, and you're gonna wait and see until somebody matches them. I don't know. And then my girlfriend sent me this fucking Instagram reel with this dude talking about relationships and shit. And he's like, I don't ever want to compromise who I am. I'm like, okay, if you're going to be in a relationship, in my opinion, you can't be a dictator. And you also can't be with somebody that is a dictator. You know, like, it's just not, it's not going to go well for both of you. Okay, somebody's not completely ruling. There has to be some sort of middle ground and compromise that you end up finding with another individual in a relationship. Like, you can't just rule the fucking everythings all the time. Like, that's just not a thing that you fucking do. So, my whole point is, like, what he was saying is like, yeah, I don't want to compromise who I am. I'm like, listen, me and my girlfriend, like I said, going back to us, she wants me to be monogamous. I don't want to be monogamous. I want to be able to explore and whatever, right? Blah, 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 blah. All right? We have two absolutely conflicting ideologies. And then obviously I need to go get with somebody that just accepts my non-monogamy. That's the obvious solution. You know, I don't even know now. You know, I don't even know now. Maybe I'm just making an excuse, and maybe that is what I need to do, is just go find a woman that accepts my nature. But I still find that, I don't want to leave her because, well, I might go find that woman that's all right with non-monogamy, but what about all those other problems? Like, oh, we agreed on one thing, but that doesn't mean that we agree on all the other shit. I don't know, that's the reason I'm still here fighting to be with her. I'm still fighting for us to stay together. Because I'm like, yeah, okay, I go solve one problem. I'm like, but we have such amazing communication. We have such amazing depth. We have such amazing this, that, and the other fucking shit, right? Okay, I don't want to go over the list again. I still don't feel that. I'm talking about all of it. But, I don't know, it's just like, what do I do? What do we do? What is she going to do? What am I going to do in this situation? It's just extremely difficult. Like, extremely fucking difficult to deal with. And understand and try to get down, and I don't know, it's just fucking fucked is what it feels like most of the time. But this is what I mean. Like I feel impatient right now. I'm like, I want to find a compromise. I'm like, because that was what our therapist, our couples counselor, immediately pushed as soon as we got with him. You know, he was like, listen, you guys have two conflicting sides. Completely. So one wants to be monogamous, the other one doesn't want to be monogamous. If you want this relationship to work, you have to be able to find a middle ground. But what my girlfriend's saying right now is she's not ready to find that. She's not ready to compromise. And I'm like, what do I do in this situation? You know, wait for her to be ready to make a compromise. I'm like, and then I'm not patient. Like I'm not compassionate towards her either. I'm like, she wants to get to a stability point where she's able to agree to something. Right now, she's not able to agree to anything. But I'm like, oh fuck, how long do I wait? You know? And then she says, oh, there's so many other things we need to work on. I'm like, okay. Like, I agree, but at the same time, I'm like, if we can't agree on the fundamental in the first place, why work on anything else at all? Like, that's also my impatience and my argument that I have. I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? I'm like, why would I work on how we communicate with each other if we can't find a compromise? But I get her point. Like, you know, if we don't work on communicating with each other better and being compassionate towards each other, and then somehow we implement this compromise, it's going to be very hard for us to deal with, because I'm going to go do something with some other woman, right? And then if I haven't learned how to be compassionate towards her in some way, then I'm going to be very indifferent and cold. And I'm just going to be like, well, listen, bitch, I'm going to go fuck this fucking woman, and I'm going to like it, and I don't give a damn what you fucking feel, because we made the compromise. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like that either, you know. So I definitely am trying to work on being more compassionate towards her, but goddamn, my patience right now is just running thin. And I also woke up this morning with absolute resentment for a second. I felt it for a second. I'm not really in it right now, but I felt it. I felt those moments when she was lying to me. I felt those moments where she went and slept with somebody else, right, while we were together, or whatever, right? And I'm Mr. Non-monogamy, and she's the one that actually ended up stepping out first, trying to replace me. I'm still way resentful about that, and I'm trying to fucking deal with that still, you know. And she even said, like, well, I didn't even cheat on you because we weren't even together at that point. I'm like, listen, I didn't even have a problem with her doing something with somebody else. The problem I had was the lying, and you're trying to replace me with somebody else. Like, I'm like, okay, that's the feeling that I have. I'm like, when I'm going to go do something with some other woman, like, no woman can replace my woman. Like, it's not even a thing. You know, it's not even a thing in my mind. I don't have replacement strategies in my fucking brain. You know, that's not how it works, because I can, and like I've said, could have multiple women at the same time and want that. And I don't want to replace any woman with another woman. I don't fucking feel that shit, and that's not in my nature, and that's not what I fuck with, you know? But that's what she ended up trying to do, and it failed, and here we are still. And sometimes I still feel resentful because of that. I'm like, oh yeah, all those other fucking goddamn dicks didn't fucking work out, right? So here you are back with me. Listen, she didn't do anything like crazy like that. She did it with like 2 other people. But regardless, that's how I look at it, and then I'm fucking angry. And it's like, oh, of course, I'm Mr. Non-monogamy, and she's the one actually going and doing something with somebody else. There's a whole lot of story to that. And I finally opened up about it on here, but hey, how many people are actually going to listen to what the fuck I have to say right now anyway? So who cares, right? I'm just saying it out loud to myself right now for my own documentation. But regardless, like, yeah, I even feel that too. So I'm like, how do I show compassion towards this person with all of these facts about the things that she's been doing, is doing, and has done. How do I do that? How do I do that? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't think anybody, again, nobody really talks about that. Here's the thing. It's like people always talk about forgiving somebody for an action that they did. Okay. But I don't have a problem forgiving and then an action is not being repeated. But here's the problem in my relationship right now. My girlfriend is not accepting me for my non-monogamy, and I'm not accepting her for her wanting exclusivity. So we are constantly hurting each other, and we need to be in a constant state of forgiveness and compassion towards each other in this current situation. Who the fuck is going through that? I don't know. I don't know who's going through that. Most of the time in these kinds of situations, everybody says you got to exit. Exit strategy. Get the fuck out of there. Stop it. You know, get the fuck out. That is not a healthy relationship. That's toxic. You're both trying to change each other. You're both, you know, that's what I mean, man. Me and her are both extremely headstrong, okay? Me and her both have very strong opinions and very strong stances on what we believe in. And it's a motherfucker to deal with. Extremely difficult. And we're both trying to figure out how the fuck to stay together with these completely conflicting fucking opposing views. Because the love is so deep. I'm like, yeah, it is, but goddamn, this shit is fucking ridiculously hard to try to find a compromise and try to even wait to find a compromise. Like, that's the other thing that's even more difficult. It's like, listen, making a compromise is hard enough. And I thought we figured something out. But now she says she's not ready for that compromise. And now I have to be patient until she feels like she's ready to make a compromise that we haven't even still agreed on. And I'm like, oh yeah, stress is the best. Just in case you were wondering, it's a good time. You should try it out. Right? Because that's what the fuck is going on with me currently this morning. And I don't know. I'm like, what are you going to do? Or something. I don't know. I'm kind of shrugging my shoulders. I'm saying I don't know 10 million times during this entire fucking morning. So, cool, awesome, sweet, dope. Love it, awesome, yeah. Words of, cool. So, I'm at workity work again. And I'm ready for another. There you go. Oh, God. Yeah, anyways, until, goodbye.